If you want to become famous in politics, all you have to do, anybody can do it. You just tweet something outrageous and all of a sudden you're famous. And I think that drug of fame has been really bad for who we've attracted to politics. And quite honestly, I mean, normal people that are good people, who would look at this and want to go in?
People seeking power today. And maybe it was always like this. It didn't feel like this when I was growing up. I sort of felt like the people that were seeking power when I was growing up had this great love for the country. You know, I think, again, George McGovern, Ronald Reagan, Walter Mondale, you can like or dislike their political views. James Earl Carter, Jimmy Carter. Again, we could agree or disagree on the success of his presidency, but it seemed like they were well-intended and they were pursuing the public interest or serving the people. It appears now, and I'm wondering if Citizens United had this effect, it appears now that the Congress can be bought. You know, the big pharma comes in there, big food comes in there, lobbyists come in there. The men and women want to stay in power. They know they need money for that. And if you just look at the way the laws have been promulgated since Citizens United, they favor the very wealthy, and they don't seem like that they're being any way policies pursuing or helping the middle or lower class. What am I getting wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, say you're wrong and here's why, because it's just an observation and it's my personal one. It's not empirical.
I think it's both, because I think it's two things. So first off, I think you're correct. I think Citizens United was terrible for this country. I think we're in danger of becoming an oligarchy, right? So just look at Illinois. We had a billionaire Republican that was governor. So the Democrats had to recruit a billionaire, Pritzker, to run against our billionaire. And then in the last election, we tried to find another billionaire to run against Pritzker because we needed a billionaire. Right. So what's happening is the average person is being moved out of politics. Or if you're the average person that comes to politics without money, you've got to go find these sources. And exactly the people you mentioned are the ones that bring that source with them. I think the other thing, though, is, you know, the most addictive drug out there, I'm convinced, is fame and popularity, even though it's a pretty hollow drug. It's pretty addictive. And I think politics with, you know, like new media, the different way of doing things, the obsession people have with Washington, D.C. now, politics has become almost more than Hollywood in terms of fame. And by the way, you can actually make your own fame now. So if you want to become famous and you want to be in Hollywood, that takes a lot of effort and a lot of luck. If you want to become famous in politics, all you have to do, anybody can do it. You just tweet something outrageous and all of a sudden you're famous. And I think that drug of fame has been really bad for who we've attracted to politics. And quite honestly, I mean, who wants the normal people that are good people, who would look at this and want to go in, right? Because it's just so bad right now.
Right.
That's a sad thing too.
Yeah, you know, but I almost feel like they've done that on purpose. They've like created these ridiculous barriers to entry for normal people, and they're mudraking, and they don't want normal people to enter.